Hey there, have you ever replied to someone's message almost instantly only to watch them leave you undelivered for hours? You tell yourself it doesn't matter. They're probably busy. They have a life. They'll reply when they can, but somehow you keep checking your phone. You unlock it, open the chat, see nothing, lock it again, and a few minutes later you're doing the exact same thing. If you've ever caught yourself doing that, then this video is for you. Today we're talking about what it's really like to be the person who replies too fast. Most people think replying quickly is just a habit, but sometimes it says a lot more than we realize. When someone texts you, you answer. Not because you're trying too hard or because you're desperate, but because that's simply how conversations work in your mind. If you're free and you see the message, why wait? You don't believe in pretending to be busy or making people wait just to seem interesting. You simply respond. It feels natural. The problem isn't sending the message. The problem begins after you send it. 5 minutes pass. Nothing. 30 minutes pass. Still nothing. An hour goes by, and suddenly your brain starts asking questions. Did I say something wrong? Maybe I sounded weird. Maybe I replied too quickly. Maybe they're getting tired of me. Before you know it, a conversation that lasted less than a minute has been replaying in your head for hours. It's amazing how silence can create stories that were never true in the first place. The funny thing is that people who reply quickly are usually the same people who genuinely care. They don't like leaving people waiting because they know what that feels like. They answer because they respect the other person's time. They enjoy talking to people. They don't see conversations as games to win. But somewhere along the way, the internet turned texting into a strategy. Suddenly everyone started saying, don't reply too fast. Wait an hour. Act busy. Make them chase you. As if kindness became a weakness and honesty became something to hide. That changes the way people think. Instead of asking themselves what they want to say, they start asking how long they should wait before saying it. Instead of enjoying conversations, they start managing appearances. They begin timing their replies, deleting messages, second guessing every emoji and wondering whether they seem too interested. Conversations become performances instead of connections, and that's exhausting. If you're enjoying this video so far, I'd really appreciate your support. Liking the video and subscribing helps this channel reach more people who might relate to these stories, and it genuinely means a lot. Here's what's interesting though. Replying quickly isn't actually the problem. The real problem is when someone else's response determines how you feel about yourself. They don't answer, and your mind immediately fills in the blanks. They're ignoring me. They're bored of me. I probably ruined the conversation. But none of those thoughts came from facts. They came from silence. Most of the time, people are simply living their lives. They're working, sleeping, studying, driving, spending time with family, or they simply forgot to reply. Yet our minds rarely start with those possibilities. We almost always assume it has something to do with us. Maybe that's because we're not really waiting for a message. We're waiting to feel remembered. We're waiting to feel important. One notification can lift our mood, while one missing notification can make us question ourselves. That's a lot of power to give a tiny icon on a screen. The truth is, texting has become much bigger than communication. For many people, it's become a measure of connection, acceptance, and even self-worth. But your worth has never been measured by someone's response time. It never will be. A fast reply doesn't make you more valuable, and a slow reply doesn't make you less valuable. Those things are completely separate. The people who truly appreciate you won't judge you because you answered in 10 seconds instead of 10 hours. They won't keep score. They won't play games. They'll simply appreciate that you're being yourself. Being kind isn't embarrassing. Caring isn't embarrassing. Being excited to hear from someone isn't embarrassing. The world may tell you that looking unavailable is attractive, but there's nothing weak about being genuine. In fact, it takes more confidence to be yourself than it does to pretend you don't care. So the next time you send a message and your phone stays quiet, don't write the ending before the story has even begun. Maybe they're busy, maybe life got in the way, maybe they'll reply later, or maybe it has nothing to do with you at all. Don't let your imagination become louder than reality. Before you go, I want to leave you with one question. If your phone stayed completely silent for the next 24 hours, would that change who you are? If the answer is no, then don't let today's silence steal tomorrow's confidence. And if this video made you feel understood, don't forget to subscribe and come back for the next one. There are plenty more conversations like this waiting for you, and I'd love to have you here again.